Good evening. This is the February 9th meeting of the Zoning Board of Appeals. First up, we have a request for an extension. Appeal number 2022-047. I move the appeal of Sherry Carey, 111 2nd Street, Jamesport, be adjourned till March 9th.
Second.
Mr. Whitmire.
Aye.
Mr. Wesky.
Aye.
Mr. Gazillo.
Aye.
Mr. Barnes.
Aye.
And I vote aye. So see those folks on the 9th. I move that the appeal 022-049 for Tomcat Realty Holdings in Calverton be granted, January 26, 2023, be vacated, and that the reserved decision be made after the secret process has been completed. And that's an open date, I do believe. Okay, do I hear a motion?
So
Second.
moved, Mr. President.
Second.
Okay. Mr. Zaweski?
Aye.
Mr. Whitmire?
Aye.
Mr. Gazillo?
Aye.
Mr. Barnes?
Aye.
I vote aye. Got it. Okay, request for an extension, appeal number 2021-051, Teresa Dillsworth on East Main Street for uses for variance or relief of Chapter 301, Section 56A, where multifamily dwellings are not permitted in Hamilton Center zoning, proposed three-story building, dwelling not permitted. The determination expired on January 9th, 2023. I'm sorry, January 13th, 2023. And it's for a one-year extension, geez Louise, is thus expiring January 13th, 2024. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, Mr. Barnes.
Aye.
Mr. Gazillo.
Aye.
Mr. Whitmire.
Aye.
Mr. Zaweski.
Aye. It's looking
And I
nice.
vote aye. All right, I'll pass it on to you now.
Appeal 2022-048, 48 Cromer LLC, 19 Cromer Avenue, Riverhead, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-119-2-2, RFC zoning. For variances and or relief from Town Code Chapter 301-165, where proposed front setback is 78 feet, minimum required is 100 feet. Chapter 301-165, where proposed side setback is 12.9 feet, minimum required is 30 feet. And Chapter 301-165, where proposed combined side setback is 47.7 feet, minimum required is 60 feet. And this was adjourned to January 12, 2023.
The party's here?
Yeah, they're here.
Okay.
But, Mr. Chairman, I believe we adjourned it, but I think we're ready for a vote, so I'm going to move the appeal.
Okay.
So I move the appeal of 22-48, 48 Cromer LLC, 19 Cromer Avenue, Riverhead. Suffolk County Tax Map Number is 600-119-2-2. And it's for variances and relief from Chapter 301-165. Proposed setback is 78 feet, minimum required is 100 feet. Chapter 301-165, where the proposed side yard is 12.9 feet and the minimum required is 30 feet. And Chapter 301-165, where the proposed combined side setback is 47.7 feet, minimum required is 60 feet, be approved in accordance with the applications and sketches with amendments thereto, if any, as filed with the building inspector.
Second.
So moved.
Second.
Mrs. Zaweski.
Aye.
Mr. Whitmire.
Aye.
Mr. Gazillo.
Aye.
Mr. Barnes.
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Good luck.
Best of luck.
Okay. We have reserved decision or a decision for relief?
Ready.
You gonna read this one?
We gotta call
Sure.
first.
Good.
Yeah.
So we have a reserved decision for Appeal 2021-049, 45 Washington Nofo LLC, 45 Washington Avenue, Jamesport, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-89-2-54.3, RB40 zoning, for variances and or relief from Chapter 301, Section 3B, accessory building, structure, or use where habitable space in an accessory structure is not deemed customarily incidental and subordinate to the principal building or use.
Mr. Chairman, respectfully move that appeal number 2021-049, the appeal of Ramon Maislen, M-A-I-S-L-E-N, 45 Washington Avenue, Jamesport, tax map number 600-89-2-54-3, RB 40 zoning, for variance and/or relief from Chapter 301, Section 3B, accessory building, structure, or use, where habitable space in an accessory structure is not deemed customarily incidental and subordinate to the principal building or use, be approved subject to the Suffolk County Health Department approval, and no CFO shall be issued until the Suffolk County Health Department approval is granted and filed with the building department, and this is and also in accordance with the applications and sketches with amendments thereto, if any, as filed with the building inspector.
Second.
Mr. Zawiski.
Danny? Wait, the call failed.
Yeah, okay, let's
Stand
skip it. All right. Mr. Whitmire.
Aye.
Mr. Gazillo.
Aye.
Mr. Barnes.
Aye.
And I vote aye. Gonna wait for Dan?
I think he's gone.
No, it's calling.
Five, 1, 6, 3.
Danny?
There we go.
Okay, I guess it failed, the phone call failed. Did you hear the vote?
No, I did not.
Okay, well, we just read a notice for
45 Washington.
45 Washington. We're gonna finally move it because the health department wants us to approve it before they can do their septic system. So we just voted, all of us voted aye for it, so it's up to you, whatever vote you want.
I vote aye.
Okay, thank you, Danny.
Okay. We got everybody right, yeah.
Okay, Appeal 2023-001, Noreen Greenman, 365 Sound Road, Wading River, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-24-01-19, RB 80 zoning, for variances and/or relief from Chapter 301-31, where proposed impervious surface coverage is 50%, maximum permitted is 15%, and Chapter 301-31, where proposed rear yard setback 4.9 feet, minimum required is 75 feet.
Anyone here?
Anybody here on this?
I'm here.
Yeah, that.
He's online? Turn up your volume.
I hear you. I'm on Zoom.
Higher.
I can hear you, Mr. Mo. I can see you, Dan. I can see you. I can hear that vaguely.
You're gonna have to speak louder.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Do the best you can.
Okay. All right, so, we're trying to legalize a deck that's existing slash owner,
Hold on a
Yeah,
minute.
hold on a second. Hold on. Raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
State your name and your address.
Andrew Malvinera, 713 Bean Street, Port Jefferson, agent.
Andrew Maslow.
Wait, spell your last name, please.
Malgunera.
Okay, your address.
713 Main Street, Port Jefferson.
Go ahead.
Can I just summarize it? It'd probably be easier. You're representing the people who own the house?
Yes,
Okay, so from what we can understand, based on the application, you're looking to legalize the deck that was already built without a permit. Is that correct?
exactly right.
Okay, and we went out and looked at it, and I don't believe any of us have a problem with it. So with that being said, we are prepared to vote for it.
Any opposition?
Okay.
And of course, we have to see if there's anybody in the audience that would be opposed to it or on Zoom. Fred?
Of course.
Anyone have a problem with this application? Speak up, no? Okay.
Okay, well, then we should have a reading, Mr. Chairman.
Who's got it?
I do.
Oh, Mr. Whitmire has the reading.
I move that the appeal of Noreen Greenman, 365 Sound Road, Wading River, Suffolk County Tax Map, number 600-24.1-19, RB's 80 zoning for variances and/or relief from Town Code Chapter 301-31, where proposed impervious surface coverage is 50%, maximum permitted is 15%. In Chapter 301-31, where proposed rear yard setback 4.9 feet, minimum required is 75 feet, be granted in accordance with the application and sketches with amendments thereto, if any, as filed with the building inspector.
Second.
Okay. Mr. Barnes?
Aye.
Mr. Gazillo?
Aye.
Mr. Whitmire?
Aye.
Mr. Zawiski?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Okay, thank
I
you.
appreciate your time. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
Appeal 2023-005, Regina Quigley, 16 Overbrook Street, Riverhead, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-13-4-22, RA 40 zoning for variances and/or relief from Chapter 301-11, where proposed covered porch is 16.8 feet from the front property line, where maximum is 50 feet, and Chapter 301-11, where proposed impervious surface is 16.2%, maximum is 15%.
Okay, raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Your name and your address, please.
Anthony Portillo, 10200 Main Road, Matatuck.
You have the floor.
I'm the architect for the applicant. We're proposing a front porch addition. We're removing the existing stoop that's there and the staircase. There's also like a concrete walkway there that's going to be removed as well. And it's basically now going to be the elevated front porch with a covering. So I think we're kind of taking what's on the ground and sort of lifting it in a sense. The current residence, as you can see, is already existing non-conforming. So that's the application, and that's the request for relief. If you guys have any questions, I can answer.
Looks nice. It's gonna dress it up.
Yeah, I think it gives it a little bit of street presence.
Absolutely. So I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, fine with me.
Any opposition?
Anyone else? Anyone else to be heard on this matter? No? Nobody? Let's have a reading.
Good.
Who has the reading?
You want to leave, hold on.
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, respectfully move that appeal number 2023-005, Regina Quigley, 15 Overbrook Street, Riverhead, CTM number 600-13-04-22, RA 40, zoning for variances and/or relief from Chapter 301-11, where proposed covered porch is 16.8 feet from the front property line, the maximum is 50 feet. Chapter 301-11, where proposed impervious surface is 16.2%, maximum is 15%, be approved. In accordance with the application and sketches with amendments thereto, if any, is filed with the building inspector.
Second.
Mrs. Zawiski?
Aye.
Mr. Whitmire?
Aye.
Mr. Gazillo?
Aye.
Mr. Barnes?
Aye.
And I vote aye. So there you go. You have your variance.
Thank you for coming in.
Enjoy your house.
Thank you. Can I ask you a quick off-the-record question? I was a little late. I think I was number 2 on that one that you guys adjourned 2 weeks ago.
Which number was that,
It was
sir?
Kai was the last
What's the appeal number?
It got adjourned again, I believe. I just wanted them on the, I
What's
guess.
the appeal number?
Sorry.
2022-047.
Which one?
047.
47?
From the
Second Street, Jamesport.
111 Second Street.
It's 3-9.
Oh,
It was adjourned to March 9th.
okay, yes, so off the record, yes.
So I've been trying, as you guys suggested, to contact building department, because I think you can't make a ruling because of the one portion of the letter says like something in regards to the accessory apartments. I think that's why you guys adjourned it
So
last time.
it's been resolved, and we're gonna move forward with it in 2 weeks. And
So come back in 2 weeks?
March 9th.
we're hoping, well, that one maybe is March 9th.
Yeah, March 9th.
Okay.
We're trying to get the building inspector to change the language in some of his denial letters so that we don't have to constantly deal with the same issue.
Appreciate that.
Okay?
All right. Thank you for your time.
Have a nice night.
Good night.
Hello, Rick. Hello, Nick. Okay, now this is 68, or did we already move that off?
Which one is that?
Did anybody call Mr. Searles? He's on question court, I think, or?
Never
Oh,
called.
that was, it was adjourned to Fred Renner.
Oh, he adjourned.
Crescent Court.
Did you know your case has been adjourned?
Fred Renner.
So no one's called you, I take it, from the building department?
It was adjourned till
Fred?
No signs?
No, not in this one. This is another one that has to have the language amended.
Oh.
And I thought Mr. Searles was contacted, but it doesn't sound like he was. So, he's here for the hearing, but we can't have the hearing because his letter also needs to be amended by the building inspector. Okay? There has been some question as to what the interpretation is of accessory structures having habitable space in them. And the building department doesn't want to seem to rule on that, but punt it to us. So what we're gonna try to do is have an interpretation done one time. So there's 4 or 5 cases that have the same issue you have.
You ruled on one tonight, correct?
Yeah, but that was something from last year.
Okay.
So in that particular case, they need our help, they need our approval to continue on to the health department.
We would too.
You would eventually, yes. We're straightening the language out in the letter, and you should come back when that's done. And I would recommend you contact the building inspector tomorrow. I'm sorry nobody reached out to you and called you.
So can I ask an off-the-record question? Because I'm not sure.
Absolutely.
Have you come up with the language that you're looking for, or does it still have to be written?
We have the language.
Okay. Is it something that is going to be favorable towards these applications or not?
Probably more favorable to the public at large.
Okay.
I can't say if it's favorable to the application at the moment.
Okay.
we're
So
It'll be fair.
we'll be adjourned to when?
talking about 06.
The 9th?
To May? To
March 9th.
March 9th.
Okay.
And that's where we are.
Crescent.
Story of my life, Leroy.
No, I'm sorry, Rick. I mean, I don't work there anymore. I'm retired.
I should be retired too, but as you can see, we're not.
Yeah, what the heck's
And
going on? You're
neither
still
are you.
working? I couldn't believe I saw your name. I haven't seen
It's
you
been
in
a long time since I've been in front of
I
you.
haven't seen you in a long time.
Yes.
All right,
It was
let's-
nice seeing you. We'll see you on the 9th.
You want to meet with me later?
Just bring me some good news, Leroy.
Let's,
Huh?
Just bring us some good news,
I will.
okay?
Nice
right,
seeing
thank you
you,
so
Rick.
all right, let's move
Thanks
this
for
to
coming.
Who's got it?
Have a good night.
We already did that. We did that already.
March 9th.
Yeah, we're done.
Oh, we did, yeah, right.
You read them.
Yeah, right, exactly, earlier.
That's it. We're finished.
Okay, do I hear a motion to accept the minutes of the last meeting?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Daniel, have a great vacation.
See you guys next
when you
meeting.
get back. All right, my friend. Take care. Say hello to the